See, people, I have texts that I've saved that totally back up anything that I say to my friends who believe me anyway about Auntie. Okay? Go back to January where my aunt is saying that I'm a godsend to my mom, to her. You don't cause your mom's breakdowns, Laura. You're not the cause of your mom's breakdowns any more than I was. Your mom hates anyone who doesn't go along with her crazy fantasies. When I had to call 911 on her, I became the half-sister and the evil, and et cetera, et cetera. But again, when that happened, my mom had nobody like Auntie's doing when my mom's making me that, because now that I have the control, and Auntie can just sit back and be the good sister, and I'm the one who has to make the decisions to call 911 and everything, you know what I mean? But it's a different story because there was no one whispering in my mom's ear back when she was irrationally hating her sister for doing what she had no choice but to do. My friend is appalled. She is sickened. She's like, your aunt is mentally ill. Your aunt is sicker than she makes you out to be, and I'm admittedly mentally ill. Auntie acts like she's just nothing wrong with her whatsoever. It is sick. It's sick. It's like if Auntie likes me, I'm a godsend to my mom. I'm the best thing that ever happened to my mom. I'm my mom's best friend, etc., etc. But if Auntie doesn't like me, I have 4 future texts where I crossed her simply by disagreeing with her, not kissing her ass, not acquiescing to her way of thinking. That's all I was doing, and you should be able to do that with a so-called friend, I'm thinking we've been pseudo-friends for over a year now. I can vent to you, and you're not going to end it. You told me we need to be civil towards one another and with one another for the sake of my mom's health and well-being. I doesn't care about any of that. She texted me, and then I show my new friend the other text where now that Auntie hates me and she's going to tell my mom and me that I'm the cause of all my mom's breakdowns. You're the biggest stressor in your mom's life. Your mom hasn't been well since you get it? That's insanity. You get it? I have texts when she likes me. You're not the cause of your mom's breakdowns. You're a godsend to your mom and me. And then when she doesn't like me, she's telling me and my mom that I'm the biggest stressor in my mom's life. I'm the cause of all my mom's breakdowns. That is just ridiculous. And that's not sane, okay? It's not sane. And that's why my friend was appalled. She's like, oh my God, I cannot believe how your aunt treats you. I just cannot believe it. And the thing is, a couple months ago, my aunt told me my mom belongs in a nursing home. I have that text. Do you think I ever would tell my mom that? No. I don't want to hurt her. I was trying to do everything in my power. But you know damn well Auntie was in that fucking hospital where you're not supposed to have cell phones. I'm here with your mom right now. Even if she probably showed her the text where I was panicked. My mom revoked the release. She's going to wind up a ward of the state. See, Samantha, see, your daughter wants you in a nursing home. Then my mom's remembering that I was talking about assisted living. So this is what I just told Joe. And this is what I'm telling everybody. Because Auntie may be able to, as she said when we were in that lawsuit, I could get 100 people to say how wonderful I am. I know. And my family will thinks you are the cat's meow. You're the most wonderful person in the world because you paid for my aunt who was dying to do her bucket list and go to the Grand Canyon, do this and do that, and you have money, and you doted on your sister when she was dying, and yes, I know, and I'm scum, but I have people who believe me, Auntie, and I have the texts that prove that you are verbally abusive towards me, that you are manipulative, that's evil to my mom, too, because you are helping her while she's sick to turn against me and hate me. I sent this to Joe, and I forwarded it to my other friends. Auntie is reaching out to save the day in quotations, while I am the evil daughter who has suggested assisted living to my mom, and whom I bet anything my mom believes wants her in a nursing home. You know Auntie went and said that. She was over there before she even, you know what I mean? The text is the same day that I sent her that. Because I'm thinking, I've been civil to my aunt. I don't let her have my phone number anymore, and we're not going to have these back and forth where she can rip me apart, but I keep her in the loop, and she thanks me, and then what does she do? I tell her I'm all upset. My mom revoked the release. Remember, Auntie wanted me to be everything. I have texts from that. I don't want to do it anymore. You're her daughter. You be the healthcare proxy. You take care of the rest. You have the joint bank account, okay? I may have been technically living here, you know, for free or whatever, because my mom gets a hell of a lot more money than I do every month, and we're eating organic, and it's very expensive, and we have dogs that have huge vet bills, and, you know, and my mom helped me out, but I, as Joe said, but you were a caretaker. I live with her. I cook, I clean, I do everything for her. You know? This is sick what my aunt is doing. My mom is sick, but my aunt is fucking evil. You know? Evil. And she has everyone thinking she's so wonderful, but my friends see the truth. And I have text to back it up. Anyone should be able to see that. The text back when Auntie liked me, and we were, you know, joining forces together, and even though we won the lawsuit, thank God, against Family versus the State, you know, we won by the skin of our teeth, but Auntie and I remained pseudo-friends. And then in the end, she's so opportunistic. The minute she pounces, and you know what she's telling my mom. You know it. She wasn't supposed to have a fucking cell phone. She probably showed my mom the fucking text while my mom's locked up and sick, manipulating my mom into hating me more, irrationally, when I had no choice but to call 911. My mom was sent to the emergency, people. And I only found out by accident, because a friend called and was just, you know, a patient spilled the beans. Okay, she's been sent to the hospital. I don't get to know where or when, but we can figure that out. And yeah, she's sent to the ER, and she's still, they have to get her permission to talk to me. They asked her, she said no. She said no. Even it could be a life-death situation, doesn't matter. If my mom can speak, she's going to say, I want nothing to do with my daughter. Okay, this is it. So to Joe, to Selena, to Karen, Auntie is reaching out to save the day while I'm the evil daughter who suggested assisted living to my mom, and whom I bet anything my mom believes wants her in a nursing home. Meanwhile, Auntie told me just 2 months ago, you know, a little more than a couple months ago, right before the day my mom was gonna the next day get out of the mental hospital. She's back in now, but now she's in the emergency, and I have no idea what's going on with that. That my mom belonged in a nursing home. I bet Auntie shared with my mom the text where I told Auntie that my mom had revoked the release, rejected me, and was going to wind up a ward of the state. I never told, because I'm not fucking like Auntie. I want to protect my mom. I never told my mom that her sister had told me that my mom belonged in a nursing home. Auntie is such a conniving slime, Joe. My new friend, blah, 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 was sickened by texts I had received from Auntie that I shared with my new friend. I poured my heart out to her yesterday for hours, to my new friend, the one I went to karaoke with. Why was Auntie even allowed to text me from the hospital, the mental hospital, when cell phones are forbidden in there? Okay? This is a joke, people. It's one thing if my mom's irrationally just hating me on her own or whatnot, but my friends say, it's like Auntie admits that my mom would do the same thing to her, but there was no one whispering in my mom's ear at that time to influence her irrational hatred of her sister. Had no choice but to call 911. So this is fucking sick, okay? This Auntie is sick. My mom is sick, but Auntie's just fucking evil. And she looks so good to everybody. Everything she does out of the goodness of her heart or whatnot. She's going to try to make her sister well again, etc., etc. Yeah. More power to you, Auntie. You know, good luck with that. Because I tried. But she's sick. She's verbally abusive to her. She's just sick. She's sick, and if I was so horrible to my mom, then why would my mom go into all these new mental hospitals, and I would go visit her, and they'd see, yeah, we hear all about how wonderful you are. Your mom talks about you all the time, okay? Of course I know I'm not the ideal daughter, you know? The ideal daughter would have been married with kids and given my mom grandchildren and all that. But she was hardly the ideal mother. It's just how it is. It's life, you know? But to have to be where she's viciously turning against me, she's not in her right frame of mind, and she's got her sister whispering in her ear and influencing her hatred of me, that, any way you slice it, is just plain fucking sick.